Welcome back to another edition of Coffee Time with TD. Happy Sunday. I hope you've had an absolutely magnificent weekend. Move over, Rover, and let TD take over. Now, I've told you time and time again that we are in the middle of the dumbification of America, the United States of stupid, the long-term pandemic of stupid that we are in. America, what happened to us? What happened to Americans? You know, last week I did a video where Donald Trump said that he wanted generals like Hitler had. And I know we laugh and say it's a cult and all those things, but it really is. It really is a cult. He is their David Koresh. He is their Messiah, because they came back and said, and the comments were, I didn't even know how to respond to the comments these people said. Let me tell you this. They said that he wasn't talking about the generals that were Nazis and white supremacists. That's the first thing, right? Do you know what it took to be a general in Hitler's army? You weren't just a Nazi or a white supremacist. You were the elite. You were the elite of the Nazis and the white supremacists. So tell me, where were these generals that weren't Nazis and white supremacists who, Hitler kept them in a separate concentration camp? He kept them separate. Where were they? Where did Hitler hide these generals that weren't Nazis and white supremacists? The second thing they said was, people can't separate. What Trump was trying to say was that he was talking about how good of a military strategist Hitler was. You cannot make this shit up. What the fuck has happened to America? And then I had a couple comments that said, oh, what do you mean? The same generals that tried to kill Hitler? Yeah, the ones that tried to kill him to save their asses at the end of the fucking war. It really is a cult. He has a messianic hold on these people. It is beyond, I don't even know what happened to us. What happened to America? What happened to Americans that they can sit there and say, he wasn't talking about Hitler's generals that were Nazis and white supremacists. Do you know what it took to be a general in Hitler's Nazi party? You were the elite of the elite. The elite. You were the 0.01% of the German population. So please tell me, elaborate. Where were these generals? I would love to hear, because listen, I love stupid people. I love it. I love the comments because it shows me just how real the dumbification of America, the United States of stupid, the long-term pandemic of stupid that we are in, how real it is. It is fucking real, and it is scary that they can figure out a way to try to make his comments justify them about wanting generals like Hitler had. Oh, what he meant was Hitler was a good military strategist. What he meant. Do you know, if I never hear what he meant again, I would be perfectly fine. And I'm not just talking about, like I said, people, but, you know, you've got congressmen, senators, everybody. This is what he meant. No, he didn't mean this. That's what he meant. Like he's got fucking translators out there. No, he meant it. And it's straight out of Mein Kampf. Straight out of Mein Kampf. He meant it. He meant every word. That's what he wants. He wants to be a dictator. And that's why I'm telling you, on November 5th, your vote matters. And it is okay that if you don't like Kamala Harris, Tim Walz, but you cannot let evil win. There's things I don't like about Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, but you cannot let evil win. You cannot let these people in, because I want you to think about what your life will be if Trump comes back into office. I want you to think about what your kids' lives will be. Your grandkids' lives will be. And these people that are out there that sit there and say, well, what Trump meant was you know, he meant the generals that weren't Nazis and white supremacists. He meant that he was a good military strategist. Oh, you mean the generals that tried to kill Hitler at the end of the war to save their own asses? You cannot make this shit up. I am in the middle of stupid. We are in the middle of stupid. And I mean stupid on an epic proportion. You don't see this in anywhere else in the world. He is their David Koresh. It is a cult. And we cannot let him win on the 5th. I beg of you. I plead with you. I beg of you. Be a good person. Do what's right. God's love, light, peace, hope, and joy. Don't take more than you need. Help people when you can. And this last week, we got to fight like hell. We got to fight. We got to be in the fight to win the fight. Happy Sunday. Grande Beso. I'm sending you all of my love. But please, if you interact with a stupid person, do your best to bring them back home. Do your part. See you tomorrow. Love you.